All right, so I'm finally doing this. I'm cleaning out my closet. Now, if you're anything like me, anytime someone says, hey, I'm cleaning out my closet, you automatically have Eminem start to play in the back of your mind. And I'll never forget, I was mad at my mom. You know, that album had just released, so I'm playing it. She got on my nerve, who knows what for. I was a teenager, I can guarantee you the problem was me. And I said, hey, I'm gonna be funny, I'm gonna be cute, right? I'm gonna blast clean out my closet. Don't try that when your parent is a social worker. It doesn't work out for you. She like walked in so calm and cool, collected. She's like, you want me to help you with your bags? And I'm like, I don't, I would very much like to just stay right where I am. So in my teenage haste, you know, I thought I was being funny, but as an adult, I really am putting forth the concerted effort to clean out my closet. Not that it's an issue or a problem, it's really just a me thing. And it's actually been this way for some time. So I keep notes of all of my different videos, the concepts, the ideas. I have a calendar no matter what for every year that I've been on YouTube, and I've been on for 5 years. I guess we'll discuss that in an upcoming video. And I have, you know, I had it drafted, you know, doing a deep clean out of my closet. Is it time? The whys. And that was in 2020. We all understand we were at home a whole lot more. We were forced to look at the things that were right in front of us all the time. We usually just could bypass them because life was going on and it was happening and we weren't necessarily in our homes as much. But I work from home now and I create within my walk-in closet. Like, I'm blessed. I have a pretty nice, decent sized closet for one person. So that means I'm in here a lot to film. That also means I've become hyper aware of how much stuff I have. And I say it all of the time that it is very easy for us to just fall victim to consumerism. Now, I do my best to not let creating play a really big factor in that, but I would be lying if I said, hey, sometimes it happens. But more so, I love what I buy, but over time, you stop and ask yourself, do you really need all of this? No, you do not. And I'm on a perpetual clean out, it feels like, especially since I quit working part-time at Kids Foot Locker. You guys have seen me discuss that in videos as well. Shoes that were easily accessible and they were on discount. You buy them, you like them, you don't necessarily need them, but you buy them, and a lot of those are no longer in my collection. They're just not, because they were likes, and I bought them because they were on sale. If they were full price, would I have necessarily have purchased them? No, and I'm honest with myself about that now. But with clothing, I'm in this weird, reality, it feels like sometimes, where my style, I think, is in a place where it's pretty consistent. I have like those style templates of things I love to wear, whether it's the oversized shirt and the jacket on top that's a little bit more cropped than the shirt. So the shirt hangs down, you have that layered look, the cargo pants or the distressed denim, sweats, of course, so essentials. None of my essentials are being touched during this video, okay, or this clean out, except for a knit sweater. But other than that, my essentials, and maybe a t-shirt, but my essentials is not being touched during this video. I just need to put that disclaimer out there. We're dynamic, right? Where I think I have my style, at least for what it is, because there's a lot of business casual that's in there too, which is like off to the side right here in this part of my closet. But sweatshirts, it's been my thing. My friends would joke there hasn't been a hoodie created that teacher didn't like, especially if it was like Michigan or Warriors or Aces. I have a lot more WNBA stuff now. And so not only am I buying stuff, but I'm blessed to be gifted things as well. And so it can be really overwhelming. And I just feel like it was that time. I've had conversations with friends before of, hey, we're cleaning out stuff. And I think I really am encouraged by their efforts to clean stuff out, because a lot of them have gone through some deep closet clean outs and overhauls. And I'm really, really proud of them. And I'm trying to step up to the plate. So here we go. So this is kind of like phase one. I really started this on May 12th. So last week, I think you guys are viewing this on a Friday. I really hope you're viewing this on a Friday. So I started this on May 12th. So this is like phase one. And I made the decision to start with my hoodies and sweatshirts. Matter of fact, we're just gonna rope sweatshirts all into one. Why am I starting there? Number one, it's the most difficult for me. Like emotionally, it really is. Like, I don't know why. There's like this attachment to sweatshirts and hoodies, and maybe it's the coziness and the comfort and the things you don't want to get away from, right? I'm breaking out of my comfort zone to get rid of some things that I really love. I don't need it all. So it is the most difficult. Like, you guys don't, it really has been proven to be the most difficult. And then it's also the most bulky. Like, sweatshirts and hoodies, they just take up a lot of space. So like right now, right, like behind me, this is a lot of where my sports team apparel is, the t-shirts at least, other than like most of my Warrior shirts. there's movement here, right? Like there wasn't movement before. It just wasn't really space to be able to do that. So I'm able to do that right now. So I am starting there now. How have I done so far? Well, let's just take a look at some numbers. So up here, like above me, there are actually like 40 empty hangers. Yeah. I've already made some hard choices. Like for example, I graduated from Trine University. It's in Indiana, Division III. Yes, I played ball and then I quit and just, I wrote out my academic scholarship because I was there to get a high GPA. I was not there on an athletic scholarship, but I actually pulled like a Nike Trine hoodie and then the Under Armour hoodie that I had from when I attended. And there was a pull in me like, why, how dare can you give these away? And it's like, I know I attended. My friends and family, they know that I attended. I have the degrees up by my desk. Like, I know I attended. Why, what are the hoodies serving? I'm an alumni, don't get me wrong, but I don't also go up to the campus a whole lot and it's not far from me. So I said, hey, you're rarely on campus. Why exactly do you feel compelled to keep these? So they are leaving. Just some other numbers. So I had 40 empty hangers that are up there. There are 50 sweatshirts on my bed right now. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going through and any that I actually am wearing, I've recently worn, they are being put back. So they will responsibly be put back into my closet. And I know I'll still have to make some very hard decisions beyond that because not everything is being dumped immediately. I will have some things that pretty much I bag up and they're out of sight, out of mind for a short period of time. But if I'm not even reaching for them, then it's time for them to go. Like I have to be honest with myself. You're not really going for them. So you might as well just go ahead and get rid of them. So this is WNBA. The season's finally kicking off. The season is kicking off. There's been a lot of drama and chaos already, but the season is kicking off. So I know that those will be worn. And those are some of the best hoodies that I have. Like shout out to the brands that are just all about the W. They're some of the best things that I have. You guys see me? Ace of Snapback, WNBA tee. So very happy that the season is here. But like, when it comes to the intention of the clothes, there are 3 big intentions here. Number 1, it's pretty simple, but I want to pay it forward. I've had friends just out of kindness and abundance in themselves, they've paid things forward. And I want to make sure that I'm doing the same, like that I can be a blessing to somebody else when possible. Number 2, I want to ease that back to school list for friends or friends of theirs that they know that have kids. Like if you have kids and then they grow like weeds, like they're always growing and I'm done growing. So it's just more so fine tuning my style and getting things out that I don't need. It really is important about if you have a meaningful wardrobe, it's more important about what you keep versus what you get rid of. But think about it. I wear a lot of streetwear and a lot of the things I wear are oversized. So they're like a men's medium. That is perfect for friends that have kids, that are still growing, especially boys, and they need things to be able to wear. I'm trying to ease it, okay? Auntie TJ is trying to come to the rescue as best as I can. And yeah, I'm really hoping that I can help friends out because listen, already there's like a box of, there is some essentials items, right? Some Supreme tees that I don't wear, a jacket. Like I have a Nike jacket and an H&M jacket and I was really like going back and forth. Which do I keep? They are both M65 jackets. And yes, that I've recently worn both. So that was the other difficult thing. But with the Nike one, it is much more oversized than my H&M one. And even though again, I've recently worn my Nike one in some looks, I'm like, you can buy an M65 Nike jacket wherever. So if in the event I am so compelled to want another M65 Nike jacket, then fine, I'll buy it. But I'm going to keep the H&M one just based on the tone. I just really like it to go with more things. And so, yeah, I guess my nephew or his stepbrother will actually get a like close to noon Nike M65 jacket. And then number 3, I will say this, it is just about ease in terms of the intention of just giving things away versus me trying to sell them. It's a lot, right? You have to go through taking the pictures and posting and waiting and hoping that someone wants to buy them at the price that you're pricing. And then taking the time to go to whatever carrier you're using to ship the items off. That's a lot. That is a lot. Versus me just at one fell swoop, maybe in a month's time, really going through this closet, deep cleaning it, and then boxing things up. I already have, I think, 2 to 3 really big boxes to take over to friends. And you know what the funny thing is also? Her birthday celebration this month in May, it's not even about us providing gifts for her. It's about donating to the youth group that she works with throughout the year. So what better time, whatever doesn't fit or whatever isn't for her kid style, then we have a great destination for a lot of these things. And then when the Boys and Girls Club is always an option as well. So it's easier on myself to just give these things away versus trying to sell them because listen, I've posted shoes before and tried to just sell them for the super low, steals. And they don't necessarily move, but I really want stuff gone. So this wasn't cap. I am really cleaning out the closet. Just it's not going to be like all totally bare and empty, nothing in here. Of course there will be clothes in here, but I think you can certainly continue to make progress and put in the effort. So that's what I'm choosing to do. A lot of you have already gone through deep clean outs of your actual sneaker collection, and I am beyond proud of you for that. For a lot of you that have said you've really curtailed that collection down to 30 and 50, and it's just 30, 50 really meaningful pairs. Listen, I envy that. I'm really proud of you there. For me, it really is like right now, again, starting with the sweatshirts, I think I have 25 like total essential sweatshirts or just fleece tops in general. And so it's in my mind, it's like, okay, what's an acceptable number that you want to keep on top of the 25? Is it an additional 25? Is it an additional 30? Is it an additional 40? Like that's the process that I'm going through right now. And I know I'll be better for it when this is all done. That's what I'm telling myself. I'll be better for it. So I appreciate you tuning into this video. It was longer than I intended. I apologize for that. So if you stuck through it, you are a real one. And I am getting to quite a few other videos that I have. Yeah, I'll get to the video on me getting called out. It was really quite comical on Instagram, but we'll get to that. And then also, if you guys didn't already see, there is a short up for the 990 V4 Made in USA Grade A 2023. I did a lace swap, and that'll be a shorter style video, but I'll definitely try and get that up very soon. So appreciate you tuning in. And act your age, not your shoe size, and try to pay it forward in some way this weekend. Peace.